Hey, before you scroll past, I want to ask you something. What would your life look like if money just wasn't a source of stress anymore? Not because you're rich, not because you won the lottery, but because you finally understood how money actually works and you made it work for you. That's what this channel is about. And my name's Sarah. I'll be honest with you. I didn't grow up with a financial education. Nobody sat me down and said, here's how compound interest works. Here's why your 20s matter more than your 40s when it comes to investing. Here's how your brain actually tricks you into making terrible money decisions. I figured it out the hard way. A mix of mistakes, late-night research rabbit holes, a lot of reading, and frankly, a growing obsession with understanding why some people build wealth and why most people don't. And what I found? It's not luck. It's not even just hard work. It's knowledge, specific, science-backed knowledge that most people never get access to because it's buried in academic journals, dense finance books, or behind expensive advisors. So I decided to do something about that. I'm Sarah. I'm not a Wall Street banker. I'm not a hedge fund manager. I'm someone who became genuinely fascinated by the science of money, behavioral economics, investment psychology, personal finance research, and spent years translating that into strategies that real people can actually use. I've read the studies, I've gone through the data, I've tested things in my own financial life, and I've seen what actually moves the needle versus what's just noise. This channel is where I bring all of that to you in plain language. No jargon, no gatekeeping, no fluff. So what exactly will you find here? Let me break it down. First, investing. Whether you're just starting out or you've been at it for a while, I'll walk you through strategies that are grounded in evidence. We're talking asset allocation, index funds, risk management, retirement planning, all of it. Not speculation, science. Second, budgeting and saving. Because wealth doesn't start with a big paycheck, research from Harvard Business School actually shows that savings behavior is a stronger predictor of long-term wealth than income level. I'll show you the systems that make saving feel less like punishment and more like power. Third, the psychology of money. This is my personal favorite. Did you know that studies in behavioral economics show that humans are wired to be irrational with money? There's something called present bias. We consistently overvalue what we want right now over what's better for us long term. Understanding these patterns? That's where everything changes. And fourth, wealth mindset. Not in a woo-woo, manifest your millions kind of way, in a real, grounded, research-backed way. Because the way you think about money literally shapes every financial decision you make. Here's my promise to you. Every single video I put out, I will back it up with studies, with data, with real research from economists, psychologists, and financial scientists who have spent their careers answering the questions that matter most about money. Because I believe you deserve more than opinions. You deserve evidence. And I believe that anyone, regardless of where you're starting from, can build a healthier, smarter relationship with money. The science backs that up. And I'm going to show you exactly how. If that sounds like something you're here for, welcome. You're in the right place. Hit subscribe so you don't miss what's coming. I have videos planned on building your first investment portfolio, the psychology behind why budgets fail, what the research actually says about becoming wealthy after 50, and so much more. And if you have questions, drop them in the comments. Seriously, I read every single one. Your questions are literally the engine behind this channel. I'm Sarah. This is your science-backed guide to building the financial life you actually want. Let's get to work.